All right, we're gonna do a little test dig. Here. It's on all metal right now. I want you to listen. Nothing really, right? It's all red over the leaf there. If I turn this way, sorry you can't see it, the glare. So I'm getting a really faint signal this direction. Not the best, faint. And then the other direction's kind of all red and no high tone in this direction. And see, on this with the E-trac, I would probably skip it because, you know, good tone, sort of, no tone. I'm kind of curious to see how this you know, the red line thing works, because if I swung over this really big in this direction, I got the red line a little bit, maybe 1/3 of the swings, or less than, maybe a quarter. And then I go the other direction and it was mostly all red. So in theory, this should be, well, it could be anything. But in theory, with that red, I'm assuming it could be the nail, right? Getting the falsing issue. Oh, let's turn that back on. And sorry, so sorry. Turn it on before I lost connection with my headphones. So my target is right down at the bottom of the hole here. So far, probably about 8 inches. Yeah, I don't know. These suck. It's like you go down there and you can't get any depth in your plug. So, but it should be a nail. I mean, if you read that right, I see, you know, videos, guys walking by those, you know, oh, gonna pass that by because it's showing me red, and some people say, well, you know, it's got something, and you dig it. But yeah, interesting about this particular target. So, oh yeah, nail, look at that. And it's not just a nail, it's a bent nail, which makes a big difference. It's not even a nail, it's a piece of wire. So that was kind of interesting, a little test. I wanted to see what that was, and I like to take my trash with me, but I ain't gonna dig the rest of that out. So I'm gonna have to actually lift it straight up and down and see if that gnaws out, instead of giving people a false signal. Anyways, good test. Wanted to see about that red line thing. Normally I would be more apt to dig that. I wanted to see, just test it, but I'm more apt to dig it if I go and I get 50% good red, and then I get maybe 50% good red on that side. That's like a more indicator for me to dig those. But like this one, I was getting really nothing in one direction. So yeah, good little test. Oh wow. Interesting. I was kind of getting the same signal. That little test I did back there with the wire, I was kind of getting a same signal as that one, except slightly better. So I got a good tone in one direction. Now this coin or quarter or whatever that is, I haven't looked at it yet. That was down about 8.5 inches down, and I had one of those 90, you know, like 96. But then on the other direction, I was getting red and spotty numbers. And it's not silver, so that could be why I'm getting the spotty numbers. So whatever this is, it took a hit. Probably that bowl that I got. All right. Okay, so Don't know what we got. Pretty deep. So if I had to guess, it's not a quarter. It's probably a token. And I'll see if I can clean it up a little bit and see if we can get anything off of this. Give me a moment here. Well, at this time, I cannot clean it up enough to see if there's anything on it. It could even be just a piece of metal. It's thinner than a quarter, doesn't have the ribs that I can see. And when I saw that little nick out of it, I thought, well, maybe it was a pendant, which it still possibly could be, but I don't think it is. It looks a little dented. So I don't know if there was any clues what this could be. It's a little smaller than a quarter, bigger than a nickel. I don't know. Well, I tried scraping some of this off and it wouldn't come off. Oh well, it's a mystery for the moment. I'll just to see if I could clean it up a little bit later with, I don't know, maybe soak it or put some water on it or something. Not sure. Mystery. I will investigate later, hopefully. You know how earlier I was saying it was beautiful and stuff. Boy, that sun is getting hot. But it really isn't that hot. I'm just hot. Anyways, love the ground. I mean, I love these rocks. I don't know what these are. It's like shale. You get these white rocks in here. It's almost like a quartz. Anyways, I had a signal that I thought might be dime range. It's right here under this. It was underneath that big rock, but it bounced a little low, so I wasn't 100% sure. I didn't do a live dig on it because I was thinking it could be just a wheat penny. But it did have a good tone. There it is. It looks like a penny, and it is a wheatie. And look at the patina. So yeah, I was hoping for silver, but number was a little bit too low to be a silver dime. So nice. Still some coins in here. I'm getting closer to that tree where that dime used to be. We'll see if it's still there. Yeah, nice. I haven't found a ring in a while, at least a silver one. This was ringing up about a 90 and 91. Almost looks like a class ring, but I don't think it is because I don't have the dates on it. But I saw a little blue thing that was off the side when I dug that, and sure enough, I think it goes right inside this baby. All right, well, nice. Nice. And I'm still getting closer to that tree. Just walking back and forth through the field here. This little field. Well, let me give it a quick cleanup and I'll turn it back on and we'll see if I'm sure it says sterling on the inside. All right, let me clean this up a little bit. Can't quite read it. It's been resized. It's been poorly resized, or is that broken? Oh, it's just broken. Probably was resized though, and then it just broke. But can't read the inside. And I'm sure it says something, I think right there. It's got a hallmark right in here. Dang. But I'm sure it says sterling in there somewhere. Alright, well, that's very nice. I don't know about these little marks. It's supposed to be a stone in there, but I don't know if they're in there or if they fell out. Oh, look at that right there. What's that? I don't know. I'll take a peeky at that little thing, whatever that is. But, anyways, I keep going. Nice. Very nice. The tree did not have the dime anymore. But got another signal right here that sounds pretty good. Doesn't sound super deep, but it does have some depth tone to it. And the numbers were, it's like recording worthy, you know. I'm thinking, well, maybe it could be a dime hiding in here. Wow, I don't, man, deeper than I thought. I thought it'd be like right, I could probably detect it, but yeah, it could be a dime. It sounds more like it'd be 80s versus the 70s numbers. Oh, come on now, where are you? All right. Yeah, I didn't think this was going to be this deep, and I hope I didn't pinpoint wrong. And these rocks really suck. These rocks. All right, well, let's see if we've got any detection. And we don't. All right, everybody's yelling at me right now. Pick up the detector and swing it over the hole. Pick up the detector and swing it over. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that left-handed. Still in there. Sorta. Not as good though. It's, you can see it's target IDing here, here, and here, but I think I'm off a little bit. I think it's more right here. Okay, sorry folks. I'm gonna probably speed this up anyways. We'll see. We shall see. I'm not getting anything. I gotta figure somewhere. So I think I'm just gonna turn this off for a moment and figure out where it is. Well, I got down to it, and it's not a coin. It's a little buckle. And you guys out there can probably tell me if that's old or not. I'm sure it's just a 1940s, just a regular old belt buckle. But that little guy was over here, just a little off the side. Getting what I would say would be a dime. Or it's another, oh, right there. It's another buckle. Oh. Actually, I never thought that probably could have been like a horse buckle thing too. All right, come on, man. I found a Merc across the creek last year. Give me another dime. Come on, show me some shiny silver. Oh, phooey, but I'll take it, I guess. Oh.
You suck.